Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another Critical Opinion. Today we're talking about the release notes 0.30 patch for Paragon. Now this is the patch that is coming to us right before the open beta launch, and this is the patch that everybody will be playing on once it does launch on the 16th, free for everybody. And I have some issues with that, and those issues are that this patch really doesn't do much aside from change one thing about Muriel and one thing about Gideon. And then there's the usual bug fixes, as well as a slightly redesigned front page and featured page, and they included some new music. They also changed some of the cards, like Trader's Touch and Hydroverser, and I'll get into those in a second. And they also introduced some new awesome-looking skins. We finally have a Tier 2 skin for Grux, and it is bad freaking ass. They also have a new skin for Gideon, and for a Tier 1 skin, it looks bad freaking ass. Iggy and Scorches, though, meh, it's alright. But that's pretty much it. That's all they're doing for this patch. The patch that's going to be opening the floodgates to anyone and everyone on both platforms for free on August 16th. This is going to be the patch. This patch still has the travel mode in. Currently it's called auto sprint, but it still has auto sprint. So you're introducing a whole bunch of people to a meta that isn't going to exist down the road, that isn't going to be indicative of how the game is going to play once that change is made, and that is a huge change. I think a lot of people, myself included, were anticipating that they were going to change the meta up to where there was no sprint mode and the teleport mode was put in place to replace the travel mode and everything. So that way, people who were coming into the game fresh had a sort of final experience already in their minds. You know, like the meta for them isn't going to change that much, and I feel like that is a good thing to do when you're bringing in a bunch of new people. But all of these new people are going to suffer from this huge change that's coming into place once they do make that change where they remove travel mode. And it's going to be very jarring for them because they may not be following the game as much as we are. And they may not be anticipating such huge changes to the game, and it may really, well, for lack of a better word, trigger them, and they might just end up quitting. And yeah, so the travel mode isn't coming, but neither is the crafting system. And the crafting system is needed to make the game seem a lot more fair in terms of RNG screwing you over through the card packs. And that is a huge issue right now, because card packs will not give you the cards that you need 90% of the time. Like for me, for example, I don't have any energy tokens, I don't have any micro nukes, and I've opened, I swear to God, like 100 card packs. I'm being quite literal here. I've played the game quite a lot, over 230 matches. So that alone is going to kind of suck for all of these new players coming in who see that they're getting all of these duplicates for cards that they don't want, probably health and mana, which I've gotten a shit ton of, and they can't do anything with them. So I feel that Epic Games here is dropping the ball by not giving its soon-to-be expanding player base the tools needed to make a fair experience in the game as a whole. Because when you're burned by RNGesus, it really freaking sucks. And if you want to play a lot of heroes, if you want to play rangers, tanks, casters, and fighters and supports, and you don't have the cards needed to do so, it really, really sucks, and it just isn't fair. I feel like as a whole, they have missed a huge opportunity to bring in these big changes that are going to make a lot of people happy, especially when they're opening the doors to their game for the first time to everybody for free, and that's a time when first impressions are the most important. I don't want to see this game fail. I'm emotionally and in other ways invested in this game. I think it's a great game. I think it can go far, but it won't go far with these kind of mishaps and these kinds of stumbles. Will the game fail because they didn't bring X and Y feature to the game on open beta? Probably not, but it certainly isn't helping. Now, in my eyes, there's only one saving grace, in that with the minuscule patch that they're bringing now for open beta, their next patch, if made to be very large and very sweeping with grand changes in balance, could be very enticing for people who are playing the game, for them to see something like, oh wow, this patch is completely changing the game and making it so much better. I really like what the devs are doing, and it'll make me want to stick with it more. I feel like that might be the mindset if they're able to do that and pull that off. So the next patch needs to be big. I'm talking either travel mode removed or a crafting system or something to help keep players enticed and bring them in and show them that they can be the developers that we need for a game like this. But that's it for now, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like the video on your way out. Subscribe for more videos like this. I make videos every 2 days. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your viewership, and I will catch you next time.